Hello, my name is Carina, and in this podcast, Break Fear, Find Freedom, I have conversations with people just like you who have broken their fear and found their freedom, whatever that may be. And shows you how to do the same. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee or your running shoes, whatever makes you happy, and let the fun begin. Oh, by the way, come take my hand and let's go. The door's opening now.
Hello, everybody. It's Carina again, and I'm so excited to be here. And with Xenia Matteiu.
all the practice. Hi, everyone. I'm excited to be here with Carina today and have a fun conversation.
Yes. And well, I think Xenia can introduce herself, because you can see we're in this very beautiful environment, which I'll show you a bit later. But Xenia?
So my name is Xenia Matteiu. I own the Village Rock Shop. So here we are in my store right now. We sell crystals and candles, locally handmade items, dream catchers, jewelry. But besides that, I think you wanted me to talk about everything.
Yes, I wanted to know. Well, let's go back a bit, Xenia, and tell us a bit. This podcast's about fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And breaking fear. Now, you've got this beautiful place. I'm sure it hasn't been so easy.
No, I think any business is hard. As a business owner, the back part of it is the same for every business. You still have to get the paperwork done. You still have to file things on time. You still have a lot of bills to pay. But with my business, I feel that it's so enjoyable. The products, the customers, just the interaction with people, seeing them enjoy, purchasing crystals and using them as really good tools for either manifesting or personal growth. I think the personal growth is what makes me so happy when people are buying things, for self-love or just awareness, things to improve on. So I like that a lot.
Okay. Yes. And so tell us a bit about, you've been afraid, right?
Yes. I'm afraid probably every day for some things. Some things are small, but there are bigger fears. There was a lot to get over. Probably, I'll give the example of opening the store. There was a lot of fear to get over. And if I don't get over it, then I will not do anything. I will not accomplish anything. I would not have started the business, because there's a lot to worry about. But at the same time, I had to remind myself that I'm only in control of what I do. I'm not in control of what other people are doing. So I just have to do my best every day. And then once problems show up, just handle them then, not think about what ifs or what could go wrong. Just be present in the moment.
Oh, I love that. I love
And
that.
that's not easy to do either. I find myself, in my mind drifting off often and not being present. And then I have to remind myself to be here now, just do what I can do right now or today. And then the rest goes on for tomorrow.
I love that. So have you always been like that?
I don't know. I'm not sure, because I feel like since I've opened the store, I've grown so much personally. My boundaries are so much better. I take better care of myself. Before, I feel that maybe I overanalyzed, stressed about other things, but now there's so much going on that I have to focus. So I've always been structured though, very structured, very, very logical. I've liked, setting up things and organizing things. So I think that helps a lot, the personality part. And then the rest, half of it you get to have fun, and half of it you get to adult, you know. And
I hate that word.
I know. I've been actually thinking a lot about it lately. That you know, some days I just don't adult well, and then I just, you know, I have my days, and everyone does, and not every day is a great day. But when those hard days happen, there's a lot of growth there.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, fear has a lot to do with it. And I feel that it can be both a good and bad thing. It can help with self-preservation a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And also listening to your intuition. If something doesn't feel quite right, then you take another route. Or you take a step back and you think about it for a few days, breathe, just figure out what solutions there are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to make an impulsive decision, you know. And I think that's helped a lot. Before a couple of years ago, I feel that I was a lot more impulsive with my decisions. Now I'm learning to just take a step back and take a couple days. And then figure out if it's a good idea or not a good idea to move forward. And that's helped a lot.
Yes, I'm sure. And it's okay, right?
Yes, definitely. You just have to do what's right for you. Stay true to yourself, and just try not to do things that you don't enjoy. You know, that are not going to work for you. Eventually, they're not going to work, you know. So do things that you most enjoy.
Okay, I love that. Now you said something about being true to yourself. You know, we in the self-development arena right now, right? And that's what we both work on.
Yes.
Don't you think it's just like thrown around so often? What does it mean exactly to you?
I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to answer this. So one more time, the question.
So what does being true to yourself mean to you? Because I mean, it's a relative term, right?
Yes. I think to me, staying true to myself is, oh my God, I think we need to cut this part because I really don't know how to answer that. Is it possible to cut it?
We'll stop.
Okay.
Xenia, what does self-care mean to you?
For me, self-care has a lot of things that you have to do for yourself. I think finding balance is one of the hardest parts. Finding balance in work, spending time with family, and taking care of yourself. So what I like to do is I work out a couple times of the week. It helps me de-stress, but I also meditate, take time, quiet time for myself. I read, but also have a lot of fun with my family. So that balances things out a lot. But everyone, I think, should do what works for them, what's easy to incorporate in your daily life. Because if it's something hard, you will do it a couple times and then you won't do it again. So just do whatever is fun for you. And I know sometimes it's hard to incorporate everything, you know, like a workout and a meditation and, you know, a bath. And it's hard to put them all in one day. So spreading them out during the week and not having to do them every day is nice. And it's a little more sustainable for me.
I like that. So tell me a bit about fun.
Fun.
Yes.
What is fun for me? I like doing photography. Fine art photography. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it feels like a lot of work because I'm working on the same piece for a few days, you know. So sometimes I'm on the computer, and that's not. It doesn't sound as fun, but the enjoyable part is at the end when you see the end product, and I feel proud that I've finished, that I've learned a few extra skills in the process. I've learned something. So that's a lot of fun. The photography brings me a lot of joy, and that's why here at the store we do art shows once in a while.
Oh, nice. That's exciting. That's fun.
It's a lot of fun. We get to meet artists, see their work, talk to them about their process, and it's we also meet musicians.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot of fun. And the more we do it, the more artists we meet. You know, the easier it gets to do these art shows, and it's so much fun. And we just get to celebrate the artist for a few hours. You know, instead of having, you know, a very quiet setting, we actually get to have fun. So that's something I like to do for myself and, you know, the artist fine art community, because there's not a lot of opportunities, I feel, for them. But also always try to incorporate, you know, something a little different, like writers and photographers, sculptors, musicians, you know, performers, dance performers.
So when's your next one?
I don't think we set an exact date, but at the end of August.
Cool. So I think we should have another just
podcast,
another podcast.
Oh, that would be
should
great.
Be really cool.
Yes, that would be fun. Talk about the artists a little more, and
yes. So all about fear, and that's really good. What about freedom? What does freedom mean to you? And have you actually experienced freedom for yourself?
I have. I feel like traveling and moving from another country to America has brought me a lot of freedom. Before, I couldn't, it was hard to reach my goals. Sometimes it's not just all up to you, it's the environment too. And it's nice to be in an environment that actually allows you to grow the way you need to. That doesn't mean it's easy, but the opportunity is here. So you just have to work towards it, make a plan and stay consistent. And I think you can reach your goals that way. And that for me is a lot of freedom. Just having that opportunity there is a big deal.
Yes. Because could you have had a shop like this where you come from? In your hometown?
I don't believe so. Well, you could, but I don't think I could sustain it. It's just not, it wasn't possible for me financially, just the location. So I think moving here allowed me to do things I've always wanted to do.
Well, thank you for that, because we wouldn't be exposed to all this beauty, right, if you hadn't come and opened the shop.
Right. And for, you know,
and served all your people. Sorry.
Yes, this I enjoy so much, because people come in and it's getting a little easier for people to come and check out crystals. It's something they now is available more than before. So it's really fun to see so many different kinds of people in here. I just love having the store. I love working on it. So this is just the most amazing job I could have ever asked for. And you know, it took a lot of work and a lot of years to get here. So things don't come the next day or the next week. It's been pretty much 12 years of working towards a goal, even though it wasn't exactly owning a store, but at one point it was. And it took, to actually own a store, it took about 6 years, you know, so it's, it doesn't come easily, but building and working on it is hard work. But now once it's here, it's so cool to see it getting more stable. I'm able to take a little more time spend with my family. So it's a really exciting thing to see grow.
And there's just one thing I think we need to just take note and tell our listeners, that you're not so far from the ocean either, right?
No.
Bonus.
Oh, it's so beautiful. All that salty air is so good for us. I love having the ocean there. Just knowing that it's there, I can walk to it is amazing.
And that just adds even more beautiful energy to your shop.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
What advice would you give people who want to start out, who want to start a shop or want to start something new?
I would say definitely do it. You are more than capable of doing it. It might take time, and sometimes you're asking yourself, why am I doing this? But you just keep doing it every day. Every day, just stay consistent. And I think if you do that, you will be able to reach your goals. And then if you need to shift, allow yourself also to shift. You don't have to have the same idea as you started with. Sometimes you just go with what works, and you're allowed to change your mind. It's okay.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So how do you keep focus? How do you just keep going without your mind saying, hey, you can't do this, what's your problem? Like, how dare you do this?
I think my mind says that every day. So it's not something I overcome, but it does get quieter sometimes. And on my hard days, it gets louder and louder. And then on my good days, it just gets quieter. But I have that. I ask myself that. And at one point, I think I hear myself say that so much that it counts a little less. So, and I think I'm stubborn in a way to just keep going. I think a little stubbornness helps, as long as I can catch myself to say, okay, I've gone too far. I need to take a step back, be a little less stubborn, and just shift a little bit, so I can work maybe more efficiently, or more enjoy my days more. So it just depends. You kind of go however you feel, but having a routine also helps. I think if you can make yourself a routine, and it's hard for people that own online businesses or do things from home, I feel, because they have to stick to this routine that they make. I have to show up at the store, and I know we're open, 10 to 5.
Yes.
I have to be here. So that helped me, but it's harder for people that work from home to stay focused.
Yes.
So if you can make a good routine for yourself and stick to it as much as possible, it'll help, get more things done.
So do you have a morning routine?
I do. I usually, twice a week, I like to go work out, but otherwise I sometimes come here and do a short meditation here, or I just sit quietly with my thoughts, or sometimes I try to clear my head completely. It just depends on the mornings and the days that I'm home, it's breakfast and snuggles, and so it's every morning is different of the day of the week, on the days, but I stick to pretty much the same routine weekly. So I know what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I know what I'm going to do on Mondays, Tuesdays,
Yes.
But yeah, each day it's different, and I feel like I need all of it. I like all of it. Now just balancing it out. I feel I've gotten to a point where I'm doing that more. Before I used to, when I opened the store, I worked a lot. But now I'm finding more balance, and it's an exciting time.
Very exciting. One more question. What change do you want to see in the world? I know you're already making a lot of change in every day in this, just with the store. What change do you want to see bigger
into
than that?
wanting to?
Well, bigger than that. What do you want to see happen? What do you want to be part of?
I think I do a little bit of my part every day. I would like to see, a lot of people being kind to themselves and to others, and also maybe people being very loving in their family environment with their loved ones. Sometimes I feel like we're harder on the loved ones, the people we spend time with every day. So I remind myself to always, be loving and understanding of what they're going through. And I hope that everyone can, find a way to relax. I feel that we are such fast paced that we've kind of forgotten to take the time to relax. And I'm learning that too. I feel I kind of buzz around and then forget to, or I'm not even sure. Sometimes I feel like I don't even know how to relax anymore.
True.
So enjoying our time here in this life is important. Being present and doing things we enjoy and not doing things that don't serve us anymore.
Having the courage to let go.
Exactly. That's a big one.
It is. Thank you so much, Xenia. This was awesome. We'll have to have a repeat of this sometime in the future. Thank you. This has been an honor.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's been an honor speaking to you and being here. And we shall see you again. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for listening right to the end. Now, if you want to know more about breaking fear and if it's keeping you stuck, check out the quiz. The details are below. Subscribe so you can hear some more of this delicious conversations. And then watch out for my book, The Clank of Chains, which is coming out very soon. Thank you again for being here, and we will see you next time. Bye.